Good morning student. Today we will start our new topic, ratio and proportion. This is your chapter number 9th in your book. Okay, what is the ratio and proportion? In our daily life we will use some type of sentences, some type of comparison, like one your elder sister, suppose one your sister Geeta and Sita are two sisters. Okay, Geeta and Rita I am writing. Geeta suppose 10-year-old, this Rita 7-year-old. If we want to compare the age of these two sisters, then we can say that Geeta is 3 years elder than Rita. Yes or no? We can compare this statement by that Geeta is 3 years elder than Rita or 3 years more than Rita. Yes or no? Any comparison, any other comparison, suppose you purchase sugar and salt. Sugar rate is 40 rupees and salt rate is 20 rupees per kg. So we can say that sugar, the price of sugar is twice price of salt. So in daily life we are comparing some things. In price we can say in years something is taller, how many meters, something is we can say height longer. These type of comparison, if you see properly, there are two type of method. When we are comparing like this, it means this is the, we have to do something subtraction. Geeta is 3 years elder than Rita. If we know that Geeta is 10 years, it means for finding the Rita age, 10 minus 3 is equal to 7 years. In this twice means multiplication, or maybe sometimes we will use the division. So this type of method is called, this type of method we can say difference method. Some more example given in your book, difference method, and this type of method is called division method. That something we are comparing, we are getting our answer by the subtraction, it means this is a difference method, and something we are finding out the quotient or division method, then this is called division method. Then what is the relation with the ratio of it? Ki whenever you are comparing the quantity of any kind by division method, then it is called a ratio. So basically what is the ratio? Ratio is a method, ratio is a way of comparing two quantities by division method. Now see in the ratio, we know that how to represent the ratio. Ratio has one sign, this is called colon. This is called colon. Suppose I write down 2:3. How to read it? It is read as maybe 2:3, 2:3, or it can be represented by this also, 2 divided by 3. So this is a way of representing the ratio, that we can represent like this 2:3, we can represent like this 2:3, or we can represent like this 2 divided by 3. So this is the way of representing the ratio. In this ratio, your first term is called antecedent. This means precedes, which is preceding to something, and this one is called consequent. दिस मीन विच फॉलो, जो किसी को फॉलो कर रहा है. So how to represent ratio? We represent ratio like this: 2:3, 2:3, 2/3. And first term, these are called the value of the ratio is called the terms of the ratio. This is the first term, then second term. First term represented by the antecedent which precedes, and second is term defined by the consequent which follows. Now one more thing, see in the ratio. If I write down 2:3 or if I write down 3:2, are they same? 2:3 and 3:2, can we say that these two types of ratio are same? No, these two types of ratio are not same. Order of the ratio is very important. Order of the terms, in which order we are writing the terms of the ratio, is very important. These are not same. Suppose 2:3, we can say, suppose I write down 3 and 6 and I write down 6 and 3. What can I say about 3 and 6? I can write down 3 is half of 6. In this we can write down 6 is twice of 3. See, when we change the order, meaning of these things also change. Firstly, when I write down 3, then it becomes 3 is half of 6. But when I write down firstly 6, then it becomes 6 is twice of 3. It means order is important in the ratio. Next thing, see. What is the ratio? Ratio is a way of representing the quantity of any kind by division method. Second thing, the order of the ratio, order of the terms in the ratio are very important. Next thing, now see, if something, suppose 2 meter and one thing 100 centimeter. If I am taking the ratio of this, then if I write down 2 upon 100, then it becomes 1 upon 50. It means ratio is 1:50. Then is according to this, suppose this is giraffe height and this one is any girl height. Any girl, or we can say rat height. So according to our calculation, it means rat height is 50 times of the giraffe height. Is it right? No. What is the mistake in this? That we didn't see, we didn't concentrate on the unit. Here this one is 2 meter. It means we write down firstly 200 centimeter. And this one 100 centimeter. Now our ratio become 2:1, that is 2:1. It means giraffe height is twice of the rat height or anything like that. So whenever we are comparing the ratio, it is very important that unit should be same. Otherwise we can't compare. Suppose someone have 100 rupees and one person have 500 paisa. We know that 100 rupees is greater than 500 paisa. If we didn't concentrate on the unit or we write down directly, it means it becomes 1:5. It means paisa is more important than rupees. It is totally wrong. What we have to do? Change it into paisa, or otherwise change it into rupees. 500 paisa means 5 rupees. Then we can do, it become 100 upon 5, that is 20 upon 1 is equal to 20:1. So we can say, and both unit are same, it means unit to unit cancel out. So in result there is no unit. So we can say a ratio has no unit. रेशियो की कोई भी यूनिट नहीं होती है. रेशियो इज ए वे ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटिंग द टर्म्स ऑफ एनी टाइप ऑफ क्वांटिटीज बाय डिवीजन मेथड. सेकेंड थिंग, order of the ratio, order of terms in the ratio is very important. Third thing, ratio has no unit, and we can compare the we can take the terms or compare the ratios that all the terms should be in the same unit. Okay, next thing what we can see about the ratio. We take, okay, what is the difference between fraction and ratio? Ratio also we are representing in the form of fraction, because we write down 2:3 is equal to 2/3. Suppose there is a circle. In this, these three parts are shaded by the red color and these three parts unshaded. So if we want to write down how many parts or how many parts of this complete circle is shaded in a red part, so what we can write down? 3 parts and total 6, 1/2. It means 1/2, half of the circle is shaded into the red color and half of the circle is not shaded. But if you want to take the ratio between the shaded part and unshaded part, if we want to take the ratio, then what we have to do? Shaded part 3, unshaded also 3, it means 3/3 is equal to 1/1, then ratio become 1:1. So this is the difference of the ratio and fraction. In fraction we can say, if I write down A by B, in fraction denominator is how many parts all together, means complete कितने parts है उसके अंदर उसको represent करता है. But in when you are taking this in ratio, denominator by adding the sum of two quantities, इन दोनों क्वांटिटीज को अगर ऐड कर दिया जाता है तब हाउ मैनी पार्ट्स ऑल टुगेदर उसको रिप्रेजेंट करता है. फ्रैक्शन में हमें डिनोमिनेटर में डायरेक्ट पता चल जाता है कि हाउ मैनी पार्ट्स ऑल टुगेदर, इट मीन्स पूरा कंप्लीट में कितने पार्ट्स है. बट इन रेशियो में दोनों वैल्यूज को ऐड करने पर डिनोमिनेटर शो करेगा हाउ मैनी पार्ट्स ऑल टुगेदर. We can take some examples. this rectangle is shaded into 3 parts red color, 1 part orange color. If I want to find out the ratio, then orange part 1 and red part 3. तो if I take 1/4, तो ये 4 कैसे आएगा? When you add both quantities, then you will get your fraction 1/4. And in fourth, if I want to find out what is the part that orange part is shaded into this rectangle, then in fraction this become 1 divided by 4. It means only one part shaded but all together part 4. तो when they are equal, ये दोनों equal कब होंगे? जब हम रेशियो के लिए डिनोमिनेटर में दोनों वैल्यूज का सम ले लेंगे, then we can know how many parts are all together. Or in fraction, this is already show only the value of denominator shows that how many parts all together. कितने parts साथ में? Okay, now we will solve some questions. Suppose directly given to you, find the ratio (50 kg to 75 kg). हमें इनका रेशियो फाइंड आउट करना है. वन मोर थिंग, सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द रेशियो. What is the simplest form of ratio? कोई भी रेशियो अपने सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में कब होता है? When the HCF of both term should be equal to 1. A और B दोनों का HCF अगर 1 है, then we can say this ratio it is in simplest form. If not have the HCF 1, we get anything HCF, then both quantity should be divided by the HCF, then which result you get, this will be in simplest form. Take example, find the ratio of 50 kg to 75 kg. We can write down like this, 50/75. Is this ratio in simplest form? No, because 50 means 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. 75 prime factorization 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. It means what is the HCF? 5 into 5 is equal to 25. It means both terms should be divided by 25, then you got 2 by 3. Now we can say the ratio of this is equal to 2:3. So this time we will solve the questions of ratio. Now in the next lecture we will discuss about the problems on ratio. Thank you.